Test review number 7. I'm going to do 1 through 5 on law of exponents. So number 1, we would add 1 first power to the 2, and we have a power on the outside of our parentheses, so we will distribute that, which means multiply to each power. So we would get 2 to the 3rd power, because 1 times 3 is 3. And then 2 times 3, 6, and 4 times 3, 12. Now, we would be done, but now we want to work 2 to the 3rd power, which is 2 times 2 times 2. So we will get 8x to the 6, y to the 12. So that would be our answer for number 1. Okay, number 2. We have a power outside of our parentheses, which is 2. So first thing I would do, I would distribute that power to both of my variables, which is x and y. All right, so 2 times 2 is x to the 4th power, and 4 times 2, y to the 8th power. Now, my second parenthesis don't have a power, so it's like a 2 to the 1st power. So we just bring them down. Now, x and y are in multiplication state, so that means we will add our exponents. So 4 plus 2 will give us 6, and then the y's, 8 plus 3 will give us 11. So this is our answer for number 2. All right, number 3. We have a fraction, 14 divided by 2. I would take care of that first. So 7, and we want to make it still to a fraction, 7 over 1. Now, we have some powers. So I'm going to take care of the first one first. And numerator. So 2 times negative 3 gives us negative 6. And negative 3 times negative 4 in our denominator gives us 12. Now, in math and in technicality, we do not want any negatives anywhere. So to change this x to the negative 6 to a positive number, we would move this whole entity down. And that will take care of that negative. Our 6 will become positive. So we have x to the 12th power and x to the 6th power. Now, we're still not done because x and x are in a multiplication state. So we would be adding the exponents. And 12 plus 6 is 18. Now that's our answer. All done. All right. Number 4. On the top, we don't have any parentheses, so I'm just going to recopy it real quick. And the bottom, we have a negative 2, so I'm going to put my powers to the first power and distribute that negative power. So 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. And for our z, negative 2 times 1 is still negative 2. Now, same rule applies as in number 3. We don't want any negatives, so what we do, we'll move them to the top this time because they're at the bottom. I'm going to rewrite this to make it more, that way you could see. Now, if you put that y2 in the front or back, it don't matter. So I usually like putting an x to it. So I got my 10 and the 2. See how my powers disappeared? I will highlight them so you can see which ones. So my negative powers are right there. Now they're positive. All right. Now my y's are in multiplicative state and z's and an x, but we don't have an x, so we leave the x alone. So put the answer underneath. So x to the 4th power, 2 plus 2 is 4, and z, 10 plus 2 is just 12. Okay. And number 5, the last one for this video. So we have 3x to the 6th power, y to the 4th power, and z to the 5th power. And all of that to our 0 power. Anything to a 0 power, it's just equals 1. So it overrides this whole term in here. So the answer is 1.